Welcome back, everybody. I was really excited today to put my factory SI radio into my 2000 CX Civic. I videotaped it, recorded it, whatever you want to call it, put it in the car. I was excited to edit the video and share it with you guys. And the friggin' radio don't work. Hadn't really put a radio into the budget for building the Civic because I didn't think I needed to. Feel a little embarrassed. I was really hoping to have a factory radio in the car. But I guess that means I get to show you me putting a aftermarket radio in the car instead. So I'm going to get to that. I took the liberty to, off camera, prep some of the wires for the adapter harness and the radio plug. Wiring one end's pretty simple. You don't have to have very many tools to do it. You can get by with a pair of wire cutters, some heat shrink, a hair dryer, pocket lighter, a soldering gun. Some people just twist the wires together and put electrical tape over them. I'm not that kind of person. In fact, I like to take any of the extra wires out of the harness that I'm not going to use for the adapter. Usually leave them on the radio just in case I ever want to go back and add something to the radio. As far as wiring one up, it's pretty straightforward. Most all modern radios are color matched for the radio plug to the adapter plugs. Personally, I like to start with 2 wires at a time. It just makes things a little easier for me. I also like to put my heat shrink on before I start soldering, because I've soldered wires together and forgot to heat shrink them, and that's kind of aggravating. It's as simple as that. I'll go ahead and do the rest of these up and get the old radio out of the car and show you how to mount it up next. Alright, I got the wiring harness all soldered, heat shrinked, and I've wrapped it in some Tessa tape. It's ready to plug into the radio and the radio to plug into the car. If I was installing a dual DIN radio into this 2000 Civic, I think it would be a pretty simple process. No installation kit really to install it. But since I'm putting a single DIN in, I had to take the brackets off of the radio that held the little coin pocket to the radio. I bent them, drilled some holes into the radio bracket so I could access a screw. Because, well, I'm cheap and I don't want to spend money on a on an install kit. That allows the bracket to go in and to actually be screwed to the radio bracket instead of the radio. And the radio simply goes in. It's got 4 screws that hold the radio in, and it's pretty simple. I'll put you guys on the tripod. Alright, that gets the coin pocket in, keeps it from falling out or rattling or making any noise. The radio just slides in next. And it's pretty awesome that it just lines up with the holes that's already there. This is by far easier than putting a dual DIN in that Scion XA I did. Just like that. We've got a radio installed. All it lacks now is being plugged up into the car. I'll take my adapter harness there. And it's ready to go in the car. Before I could finish putting the radio in the car, I had 2 light bulbs out of the AC control panel, so I replaced the 2 incandescent T5 bulbs with some LED T5 bulbs. With the radio bezel all put back together, it'll snap in the car and I should have music in less than a minute. Here we have the new radio installed. Turn the key on and it comes on. I'd let you listen to it, but I don't want to get hit with another copyright infringement. So if you guys enjoyed this, please give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe, or whatever. Don't if you don't want to. I appreciate you guys watching this far, and I'll catch you on the next one.